Hello, everyone. Welcome to month 23 of our Project 24 review case study. This is, for those of you guys who have been watching, I've been doing this for 23 months. So this is our month 23 review. And boy, it was May 2020, quite a month for a lot of reasons around the world and definitely within my little website business here. So, let's get into the review, but I think you guys will be, it was a bit of a roller coaster, so let's get into it. So as you guys know, this is, again, month 23 update. I've been doing these monthly updates, started with an actual review of the course, and just been kind of doing an overall case study of going through Project 24, creating niche sites, so you guys can get a better idea if this is something that might actually help you either grow your current site or start brand new sites from scratch. So we're going to look at the month 23 progress. Actually, we put it in PowerPoint here for you guys so you can actually see better. And we're going to see what happened with traffic and income. So, sorry, little technical difficulties. But, so as you can see here, guys, month 23, if you guys remember, the framework of Project 24 is structured so you should be able to create a full-time income within 24 months. So this is very close to the 24-month mark. So that's what I thought, would be nice to actually review a program and then follow it all the way through so people can make their own judgment. And again, for those of you guys who have been following, there's a lot of shortcomings in terms of what I have accomplished, not accomplished in regards to what Project 24 does teach. The results I'm showing here, please don't take those as gospel. You can definitely do far better, I'm sure, if you do a better job of getting content up consistently. But anyway, I wanted to see this one through the end. It's kept me on task for 23 months. So, but you can see right here, you should have made about $52,890 total from your websites, 8,400 of which would have come from this month, 6,000 from site one at 155,000 page views, $2,400 from site number two at 38,000 page views. So that's just kind of the baseline that they lay out there. So let's see how we did in month 23. So this is site number one. So this, guys, if you remember, this is a site that I've had a hard time actually monetizing the entire time, and came out of the gates crushing the traffic that I had. That they had actually staked out. I was well ahead, but I never actually added a lot of content to the site. It's still at around 45 or so articles, as opposed to at this point, it should have been around probably 200 pieces of content between Project 24, YouTube. You guys can hear my dog there in the background downstairs, so I apologize for that. But so as you can see right here, so last month, what happened is I had something happen with the tracking, and it tanked essentially. But I did get it back. But this month still, we were 21,481 page views here, down from 584, which is not in the right direction. May, as you know, there was a huge Google algorithm update. And I have to say, a couple of the sites I have did get hit, which is kind of annoying. And with the Amazon algorithm, and then I'll show you some Ezoic changes in the ads, it was a bit of a roller coaster, like I teed it up. So anyway, this first site is down. It was up a little bit in revenue because I got the Ezoic back up and running. So it made $77.88 from ads this month on about 21,000 page views. Again, this is an entertainment site, a lot of informational posts, not a lot of commercial posts at all. Doesn't get a huge earnings per month. This has been the site that really I haven't done a good job of monetizing, and I have to figure something out. I'm even thinking of actually just selling this site, even though I think it has a lot of potential, because again, I stopped putting I only put fresh content on the site for about the first 3 months. So if I would have just continued that out for the next 20 months, I mean, would I be at 4 or 5 times traffic and maybe at 100,000 page views and maybe can get into ad thrive? Possibly. So, of course, guys, I finally found a moment to record this, and apparently there must be a lot of people outside my house because my dog is going nuts. So hopefully this isn't too annoying. But anyway, $77.88. Site 2. This one was the site that was doing really well. And it took a pretty big hit in May, and I can't quite figure it out why. So with Google's algorithm update, it seems like a lot of authority sites started ranking for posts that, quite frankly, some of the content is not even as good as the content we've written. Some of them aren't even with as topically relevant sites. They're just general sites that are with higher overall authority that are now getting the ranking. So that hit a few of my bigger posts. So as you can see, I went from 36,543 page views down to 30,000. The only other thing I can think about, guys, was speed. Site speed has always been an issue with this site. And, I redesigned the site. As part of that, I had the designer work on speed. They put in WP Rocket. We've tried everything. Never could really get the speed was still doing like 30s mobile, right? Like it was pretty bad. It was in the teens at its lowest, which is obviously a problem. I will tell you that I recently, 5 days ago, just kept looking into it, and I found Nitro Pack, which I don't know, you guys might know about this, but I tried it. I'm on their free plan right now, which allows you to do 200 optimizations pages a month. So I only optimize some of the pages on this site, but instantly I'm getting in the 80s on Google site page speed for mobile, and the high 90s for desktop. So I want to see if this allows me to get some of this traffic back, because you'll see that, like, really once the algorithm hit, like, really started to tank, and that's what I'm thinking has happened. One of the things that issue with that is, I don't know if I set it up correctly. So my bounce rate has gone way down to like the teens, which is like, I don't think could be possible, but I'm like, okay. But then my time on page has also gone down from like the typical 4 minutes I was averaging to like a minute or 40 seconds. So I think because I still have the Azoic speed app also going, that it's causing a conflict, but I really don't want to mess with it because it's finally scoring well, and I want to see if just that jolt in speed will start to get Google a little more confidence in the site. I'm just kind of testing that, and I'll let you guys know how that goes, because again, there was no links built to this site, so it's not really like shady SEO that should have hurt it. So here's the other problem. This is the income. As you can see, this site was making about $20-something a day, right? It hadn't even been hit by the pandemic. I was pretty happy with it. So this site had a double whammy. Not only did the traffic get hit, starting with the May 4th update, which really started to kick in around May 11th or so for the site, I redesigned the site, which means all the Azoic placeholders and everything got changed, right? I redesigned it to be optimized to capture more leads. Well, what happens is when I did that, I haven't even come close again to making the same type of revenue per day. So my EPM, right, which is just earnings per thousand, is down to $11, where I was getting about 21 before. So that's a problem. I've reached out to the Azoic people. I don't know what the difference is. I mean, I had my designer. He was great. He added all the placeholders, and I don't really see what the problem would be here. But so this site kind of took a double whammy here, guys. You also remember this site was making about $450 a month on Amazon before Amazon changed their affiliate commission right before Google changed their algorithm. And this past 30 days is down to $141. And it'll probably settle in, honestly, with the reduction in affiliate commission and the downward in traffic. If I can't get that back, probably right around $115, $120 a month is the way I factor. So that's down about 60%. Now, there was one positive. I did change it to optimize the leads. So this month I did make more in leads, which was good. If you can see here, it's about $160 in leads. So that did go up. That almost did double, but I lost here and here. So this site made $572.24. Okay. So I'm glad I got my $1,000 Project 24 badge last month, because as you can probably already tell, I'm going to come well under that this month. Traffic 3 update, guys. This one was up. This was a site that I started where, if you remember, I did the case study and just had 30 articles outsourced. Finally starting to kick up a bit. Again, it's just up from 1,000 page views now to 13. Now, this one is more of a commercial, like product-related product, which is not what they recommend. This is the Real Review Hub site that goes along with this YouTube channel. If you guys want to check it out, feel free. I don't know if that's just additional traffic because maybe some people checked it out from the channel. I doubt it, though, because I revealed what the site was a few months back. But it's realreviewhub.com. This site, which is funny, with only $1,000, paid out $52.17. I think I messed up my slides here, guys, so I apologize. Let me get this out of the way for you guys. So it made $21. I added Zoic ads on here. It made $18 from ClickFunnels, which is also apparently ClickFunnels changed their affiliate program, where this was a platinum, which paid me $18.80, and it should have potentially paid me $118 a month. But now I think because I'm a tier 1 affiliate, I don't think I'm eligible for that, so I have to look into that because that disappeared. So $18, and then I think it had a referral to active campaign, which was like $14. So in total, this made $52. This PayPal here, this has nothing to do with the Project 24. I did make $366 from other affiliate programs, which I've been making the whole time. I just never included it. I always figured I'd give you some additional kind of information in this article, but I messed up the slide apparently. And I never updated this, so this is incorrect. So ultimately, guys, I made, what was it, about 77, 5 something. Let's just call it $650, $700. In sites 4 that I started, guys, I will tell you, site 4, I have about 19 Project 24 articles. You see I started around December. It is starting to grow. You can kind of see the hockey stick here. So again, just using the Project 24. And then this is a site that I started with my brother. This has about 10 articles on, much more competitive. Finally starting getting a little bit of traction, but not as much, right? So I think this speaks to, again, the niche you go into. And this has more articles in it, but it was outsourced. This only has 10 articles. So as you guys know, I have an addiction to starting websites. And that's where that should have been. So $366. So the reason I'm saying this, guys, is ultimately all the hits that the sites took were nothing related to Project 24. They were actually algorithm changes with Google. They were Amazon, right? But ultimately, I definitely still have just as much confidence in being able to rank using their system. And then I wanted to show you an update. They did come out with their snippet optimization module, which I've started to go through here. You can see, which really talks about the different types of snippets and how you can win them. So that's a great piece of information if you have a current site. I'm going to put the referral link down to Project 24 below if you want to use it. I do get a commission off of that, and that would be awesome. Make up some of the loss for this other stuff. But otherwise, guys, I definitely still recommend Project 24. Hopefully this case study, you're still enjoying it. I apologize again for the dog barking. I hope you guys are all staying safe with the pandemic and the civil unrest. In comparison to all that stuff, having your site drop some traffic and lose some money really doesn't mean anything. And also, it kind of makes it part of the puzzle, which is why I think I like this, is trying to figure out what's going on. So, like the channel, share it if you can, or subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.